on Tim's request, we're going to start the podcast with a nice chant. Are we ready?
Podcast.
Podcast.
Podcast. Podcast. Podcast. Podcast. Podcast. No.
So, all right. So this is.
Wait, I want a mug. Is this a mug?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
So this is our weekly podcast where we cover the news and talk about what people said about the news. Content commentary is what we've chosen to call it. All over my carpet.
Sorry.
All over my carpet.
Sorry.
I'm Jack Luco. I'm the video guy.
I'm Noel Purcell. I don't know why I'm here.
I'm Maggie McGlinchey. I had nothing else to do.
I'm Tim Gilbert, and yeah, I'm kind of just here.
Yeah, I actually picked him up on the side of the road.
That's true.
He looks
I don't even
sad
work
and
for
cold.
Old State.
He's just here.
I don't know any of these people. It's really
Can we talk about Better Know Branch Campus this week?
Mon Alto, where I'm from.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you climb trees? Because that was upsetting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was actually walking out of class one day, and I see this guy, and he has mud all up his back, and it's a large redneck community, and I just hear him go, "Yeah, I fell out of a tree today." He's like, "We died." Like that's a rite of passage for your tree harness to fail. You're gonna just eat shit off out of a tree.
It's the oldest branch campus in the Penn State system.
Yeah, with Penn State's oldest building, I believe.
Besides University Park.
No, like,
Right?
yeah, no, it's older than that.
Oh. How?
Because it used to be a forestry school. So it was a school before it was a branch campus.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, the only reason I went there is because I lived literally 5 minutes outside of the school. So I commuted.
Gotcha.
One of those. And now you know. I don't know anything about anything.
I'm just here.
Again, I don't know why I'm here.
If I know anything about anything, it's not the state of Pennsylvania. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, I cheated out of taking a math class there. Because I took basically a math class that was just another English class. Because math scares me.
Yeah,
Down to the bones.
I took math 110 or 140. I forget which at a community college. That was fun.
Yeah.
And by fun, I mean I woke up at 7:30 every morning for an entire summer and drove there and chilled with a bunch of like complete loser, dropout pieces of shit.
It does sound
So I
Sick.
the professor loved me though because I was the only person there who knew how to read, which is always a plus. No, I can wait. No.
I want to talk about Kevin Horn's hard-hitting journalism.
Ooh,
It looks like,
yeah.
and this is a direct quote, mind you, this is some seriously to the people stuff. It looks like bars will be doing everything from closing down to staying open.
Wow.
Could you imagine?
It's true.
It's not
Very worse. He's not factually incorrect.
What my professor yelled at me. Okay, so I'm obviously taking journalism courses, and my professor was like, "How many of you have been students when there were riots?" And we all raised our hands, and he was like, "How many of you were here when there were riots?" And like me and a few other people didn't raise their hands, and he came to me directly and was like, "You should be ashamed as a journalist that you did not go to the."
Is that slut shaming?
A little bit.
Close.
I think a little bit.
I think it is.
Close.
It definitely is. God.
Yikes.
I'll report him.
You have a case on your hands.
Yeah, making issue. Maybe that's just me, but yeah.
Let's talk about them sidewalk bikers. The worst kind of people. This is mostly for the comments because we
got some good comments in there. What was the one? I don't have it open right now, but
They're all open though.
some guy called me some bad name for complaining about sidewalk bikers.
I would like to say that they are really insensitive.
He asserted that I jaywalk all the time, which is not true. For the record.
In a slew of false accusations and blatantly rude language, I'm nearly brought to tears for you.
I already cried about it several times.
That's so
Listen,
sad.
I grew up in Giuliani's, New York. I will never jaywalk. Ever.
That's right.
I'm offended.
As long as I'm not run over by a fixie bike, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, that's
You know?
fair.
As long as
about
it's
the
not a
sidewalk
hipster,
bikers?
yeah.
See, I was literally nearly ran over like 3 times
I
this
think-
semester. I'm not kidding. I mean, they went right by me, and I kind of screamed at them a couple times. but I felt like that was warranted. It really annoys me, Dan. It's honestly dangerous.
Yeah, I think if pedal bicyclists are allowed to go on the sidewalks, I should be allowed to take my motorcycle on the sidewalks.
I think that's probably fair.
Yes.
He also said he'll ride wherever he feels like it is legal to do so.
Well, the sidewalk is not.
Yeah.
In State College and on Penn State's campus, it is illegal to ride your bike on the sidewalk. It's bad.
Yeah, because believe it or not, bikes follow road rules
Right.
because they go a little bit faster than your little bipedal self. All right, so
Right. Can we talk about my overheard,
yes,
Yes.
please? Because I really
tell us how you went about
So it was
that.
my first time ever doing it, and I decided to take kind of a twist on it. I made it fully syllabus week themed, so I spent my entire 9 days worth of syllabus week on my account, making sure that I wrote down every single thing I possibly could that I thought was actually funny. I ended up with something like 20 total comments because I didn't want to I only wanted stuff that was of the highest quality that would, advance my brand, of course.
Probably went to 20.
I hate both of you. Facebook page from Daniel Reagan, who said, "Not really trying to be a killjoy here, but okay, I am," with a comma right next to the letter I after 2 spaces, so you know he's serious. As an alum, my favorite type of commenter, I just gotta say that this kind of post doesn't do much for PSU's public image. Consider unposting this one. Too much great stuff here in Onward State to let this sully us. Now,
Has he watched the podcast?
sorry.
What were we talking about?
We were
All right,
talking
let's talk about IHOP.
Okay.
See.
The best comment and only comment on the IHOP story is you guys have some pretty bad articles. The least you could have done was include an address. Can we talk about this apartment building going up
Yes,
where Arby's
yes,
was?
yes, yes.
Also, they're making that like rundown Chinese food restaurant on the corner of College and Atherton look a lot nicer than it really is in this picture. Right
No,
here.
that's the there's that realty building which
Oh.
is in that, and then it's the
Oh,
Chinese.
is it? All
Have
right.
you been to that restaurant?
No, I'm sure it's amazing.
It's incredible. They,
Because
have,
every rundown Chinese.
they
place
literally
is great.
have.
This place looks incredibly nice.
It does.
It would
but
be the nicest building in State College.
For sure.
right?
Like
And
as bougie as it looks, though, it's gonna be disgusting in a week. You know?
Gonna be graffiti, don't
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like my building, everybody's like, oh, because I'm in the Legacy, and everybody's like, oh, the Legacy, it looks so nice, you're so lucky. And 2 weeks in, and it was fucking destroyed. So
Right.
it's like
college
you have a
town.
bunch of drunk college kids living in these buildings, and there's the thing. Then they said that there's going to be 2 floors of non-student housing above that. Those people are in for some horrible
Yeah, that's
Thursday
not-
nights.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
I mean,
So Mike Gallagher posts, "Too far west?" ? I lived on Patterson across Nittany Bev for 3 years. I had a easier time getting to class than I did when I live on Pew. Pew?
Pew. It's
Pew.
Pew.
I know it's Pew.
It's
The
really
Rand's
easy.
campus is showing, Jack.
But all right, so like
On Pew.
unless he was on Pew in like Bellefonte, there's no way he isn't just exaggerating.
The bigger question is there going to be a Boots in this building, and is it going to put Boots of the Graduate out of business?
Listen, the guy who runs Boots in The Graduate is, I imagine him to be the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
He scares the
Yeah.
shit out of
He
me.
definitely owns a meth lab.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Is this slander? It might be.
That was slander.
Because we're not,
He doesn't own
yeah,
a meth lab.
all right. All right, something else I want to talk about. 10 ways to have fun at a party without drinking.
That's sweet.
I
Why don't I do that?
don't drink because it's illegal and it's immoral.
I've never been to a party.
I
No.
definitely drink a lot, and have been for a while.
That's why we're all as far away from her as we can, because she's the sinful one. But all right, so I like that we tried on this one. Sarah did a really good job with it, which for something that I have to consider to be like the hardest thing humanly possible.
The individual gifts for all
Yeah.
the points. It was a really well done story, and I
Yeah.
appreciated it, and it was a lot of work.
Yeah, the gifts were on point. I agree.
And like my little brother doesn't drink, so I've kind of gotten most of these rundowns from him. Like Dan, why do you go to parties? Well, here's why. And I've heard almost all of these. Like he's the best beer pong player I've ever met, but he also doesn't drink.
Which
so.
that's the only thing I have a problem with in this post is because I am definitely a lot better at beer pong once I start drinking. I'm terrible sober.
I mean, they call me Derek Jeter because I get it all in one backhand flip. But well, anybody? Yeah, that was all right. Listen, that was a good joke. So fuck the rest of
Sorry,
you.
well, can you tell it again? Or,
No, you know what?
We're over? Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna tell Johnny T-Bone. No! I don't like when people steal things.
I am that person that's.
I'm sure you are. I don't doubt that even remotely. And you know what? I've done it too. But we shouldn't encourage stealing of posters. That's one that
That's
really
look at
bothers me.
these. If
That's
anyone
not-
touched any of
I've
these,
stolen a poster before.
I would be heartbroken.
What was it a poster of? What was like?
It was like a bad keep calm poster.
Oh.
It was
That's-
it was like, don't keep calm, freak out. It's like, I'm helping you.
Public
You were doing
service.
God's
Right.
work.
God's work.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
They make great
Also-
Tinder as well.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, what's also fun is taking a lawn trinket off of someone's lawn and then putting it like a few houses down the block.
All right, we want to talk about the Guitar Man guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What- So first off, I would say I think the lunar lion is the coolest thing.
Yeah.
So cool, I love it. Penn State Pride, love it.
Yeah, when I heard about the lunar lion a while ago, I was impressed.
Yeah.
It's quite a
really-
thing.
It's very
It's more
legit.
important than like anything I'll do in my entire life.
Yeah.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
meanwhile,
Yeah.
on the scale of things that we could possibly achieve in our life,
Yeah.
mystery guitar man.
So the premise of this is this guy, Mystery Guitar Man, came here and did a YouTube video about it, and Penn State tweeted it. Apparently, it was a big deal. And this guy's got like hundreds of thousands of Twitter followers, but none of us have ever heard of him. And he did all his interviews wearing a big pair of Oakleys, like gas can Oakleys, while he was inside. And I would assume that's part of his personal brand, but it was really weird. I don't know who he is. This guy.
I didn't know that YouTube celebrities still existed in 2014. I
Yes.
thought that was like a 2008 thing. Like, oh shit, it's Bo Burnham. Like,
Yeah.
Well, let's
It's all about Vine now, man.
I was gonna say,
Vine,
just
yes.
get on Vine already.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Keeping up with YouTube people that I like thing, and now the only time I go on YouTube is like songs that I can't find on Spotify, and like,
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
know.
that's so
that's
true.
really it actually.